Hi, everyone. We hope everyone is doing well. We have some exciting things to share with you today about different reading strategies that you can try with your child at home. So here comes Miss Lindemann with our learning goal for today.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing what you would like us to do a video on. We're really happy and to support you in any way. I might be blocking some of the words, so I apologize. I'll just move as I read. How's that? We'll start right here. So the learning goal for this small presentation is to provide you with information on supporting your child with their reading development. So what we're going to talk about is quickly go over reading development. We will discuss the three main reading strategies that we use in kindergarten, and we will just give you some little tips and supports at the end to help your child with their reading development at home. So really quickly, because kindergarten is a 2-year program, there are children who are at many different stages of their reading development, and that is okay. We honor that. Just to quickly go over the types of stages there's the pre-reading stage, the beginning reading stage, and the fluency stage. So the pre-reading stage, just to sum it up, is when that children are mimicking or copying the reading process. So they're taking a book that they've memorized and they're going through it and they're showing different reading behaviors. The beginning reading stage is when children start to pay attention to letters and sounds and understand that letters and sounds communicate words. They start to understand punctuation marks. They start to understand other more advanced reading behaviors. And the fluency stage is where children really are able to read fluently. They can read words, they can recognize sight words, they can answer comprehension questions about what they've read. So we just wanted to share this with you that many students are at many different stages. So we provide different supports for whatever stage the student is at.
Awesome. So one of the fun strategies we use in our class is called Pointy the Pig. So we use our finger and we make sure to touch each word crisply as we read. This helps to make sure that we're reading all the words on the page and that we're not missing any or skipping any. So Miss Lindemann, could you show us an example of Pointy the Pig?
You bet I can.
Awesome.
Okay, here I go. So what we do is we get children in small reading groups or individually to practice the skill. So we might say to them, hey, so we're going to practice Pointy the Pig right now. We need you to take your pointer finger and touch each word. Let's try it. I like school. And then we would say, you try it. I like school. Ooh, let's go to the next sentence. This is a bug. You try it. This is a bug. Pigs are pink. You try it. Pigs are pink. Now, pointing to each word really shows the children that they need to concentrate on the word that they are reading. And this skill is even great when they're in the junior years, so that they're really attending to the word that they're reading and they're not making a mistake or inserting a word that isn't there or saying sounds that are not there. So Pointy the Pig is an amazing reading strategy that we practice all year long. All right, next one, eagle eye. Eagle eye tells us to look at the first letter of the word, then look at the picture. Think about what in the picture begins with that sound. So we really teach our students to look at the illustrations or the pictures, to look at the first sound and think about what makes sense. This is a reading strategy we really concentrate on for majority of the year as well, because it involves multiple skills, right? So if you're stuck on a word, look at the picture, make the first sound, think about what makes sense. And Miss Anderson, would you like to demonstrate that reading strategy?
Of course I would. All right. So I'm going to read this sentence. I'm going to use my mouse and I'm going to see if I can use the picture to help me solve the word. So I see a brown, I see the first letter is a D. D makes a D sound. Looking at the picture, I see a dog. Dog starts with the same sound as the word I couldn't figure out. So I'm going to try reading it again. I see a brown dog wagging his I'm not sure about this one again. Ooh, I see it looks like his tail is wagging in the picture. And I remember that from the sentence. I see a brown dog wagging his tail. All right, I'm going to try it again. This boy has a pet. Ooh, that's a hard word. I see it starts with an H. H makes a sound. I see a boy and a hamster in its cage. Hamster starts with the same sound I'm looking for. Hamster. This boy has a pet hamster. Awesome. I used my eagle eye to find the first sound in the picture. All right. Ooh, our next one is Stretchy the snake. We say each sound slowly, then we put them together to say the word. Stretchy the snake's a lot of fun. Can you show us an example, Miss Lindemann?
You bet. Here I go. All right. So when children know a majority of their letter sounds, this is a strategy that we teach them to help them with reading and writing as well, right? We want children to write the sounds that they hear. So I'm going to model Stretchy the snake. Here we go. I see a, I don't know what word that is. I'm going to sound it out. R-E-D. R-E-D. Now I'm going to say it fast. Red. Oh, that makes sense. Did it. I see a red pen. So segmenting each sound or just breaking up each sound and then blending it back together is also a strategy we really focus on in kindergarten. It would be a great one for you to focus on at home as well. So I'm going to model number 2. Here I go. I like the fox. I don't know what word this is. You know what? I'm going to use Stretchy the snake and I'm going to say each sound and then I'm going to say it fast. B-E-S-T. Best. Oh, that makes sense. I like the fox best. Number 3. Here I go. Are you, I don't know what word that is, so I'm going to use Stretchy the snake and I'm going to sound out the word and then I'm going to say it fast. M-A-D. Mad. Oh, are you mad? There it is. That's what it is. Awesome.
Okay, so those are just a few of the strategies that we use in our class when we work with your children to focus on reading and telling stories. So something that you could do at home to help your child with reading stories and retelling stories is ask them questions after you're finished reading. So if you've read a story, you could ask them about who was in the story, maybe where the story took place, what happened in the story, if there was a problem in the story, how it was solved. This is very important to remember things that were happening within the story your child read. Or if it was an informative text, maybe something that they were learning about, you could ask them if they've learned something new. You could ask them to tell you maybe how something worked if they were learning about it. It's very important because reading is more than just sounding out words. It's also about thinking and remembering different events and ideas that happened.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you for that, Miss Anderson. And we put a heart for our last slide under this slide because we want you to just love reading with your child. We want you to love the journey. It's a tricky journey. It's a complex journey. It's like when children learn how to walk, they're going to fall, right? But they're going to get back up and they're going to try again. So support them with the reading strategies that we just mentioned. Love the journey, make it fun, make reading fun at home, read books to your child, get them to pick out books and read together. Just really show them that reading is such an amazing, wonderful happy experience, because that's what we want. We want our students to love reading at such a young age, and that's what we really try to do within our class and in our Zoom meetings. We try and show the joy of literacy, because we can learn so much through reading. Reading is so important, so we want them to like it. Thank you so much for listening to this video. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to message us, and we will be happy to support you in any way we can. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Bye, guys.